Jack. We're all going to sing songs, right? She'll sing along. But our next song is led by a wizard here. He's going to sing a song.
Yeah, this is one we wrote. It's, the inspiration for it was kind of a Long John Silver's type of character who, when he's finally old enough, he can't really do much anything else. So I'll work for Grog.
I'll work for Grog. Grog.
What's Grog? What's Grog?
Grog. In the British Navy, well, they actually had a drink that they, the sailors all got rations. They had sugar ration, bean rations, all kind of rations. They had a ration for rum, they had a ration for lime juice, and they had a ration for sugar, salt, and that. And what they could do is, if they wanted to give up like a salt ration or sugar ration, they could do that. And they knew the lime juice at some point was prevent scurvy and that. And so at some point, they just made it kind of mandatory where they mixed the lime ration and the sugar ration and that with the rum and the water ration that they had. Because the water was, after they'd been to sea for a month or two, it was in wood cask and the water was foul. It would just be, it would stink and it would be nasty, but it was drinkable, potable. So that's where they got the idea, was to add that stuff to make it taste better, which you'd have thought maybe the sailors would have been, appreciated because of that, but they were rather resentful because they didn't want their rum tainted with the water.
And they had barrels for that, right, on deck?
For what?
For the grub.
No, they would make it like in a vat or whatever, and one of the officers had to supervise.
Yeah, because I was on my wife and I were on the USS Constitution a few summers back.
Yeah.
And on I don't know, the deck below or wherever, they had a big barrel right there. The guy said it was the grog barrel.
Probably could, yeah. I mean, it had to be supervised, but they also had troughs.
It had to be supervised.
They had water. They would pump the water up on the trough to let it air out because it would be foul.
That's right.
It's my understanding, it turned the paintwork green around it because of just the vapors from the water, but it was drinkable.
I'm sure you can drink anything.
Yeah.
Maybe once.
Well, you could drink the salt.
You can drink it once.
You had to.
Once.
Okay, our next song. Did we do that?
Yeah,
That song's over. Here we go.
Dockside stood a one-legged man, a bundle at foot and a clutch in his hand. The main road was closed and his folks passed him by. He leaned back his head and he cried, "Oh, I'll work for God, I'll work for God. I'll holy stone your decks, I'll slop your hogs, I'll clean your chamber pots, work like a dog, and I'll do it all for God." His frock coat was dusty, his hair all about, a patch o'er his left eye and a bit of a scowl, with tobacco stained teeth and a scruff of a beard, all across the way you could hear, "Oh, I'll work for God, I'll work for God, I'll holy stone your decks, I'll slop your hogs, I'll clean your chamber pots, work like a dog, and I'll do it all for God." He was missing a finger, a tooth here and there, his face it was scarred, but his eye was still clear. He was stout for a beggar, broad-shouldered and strong, and all through the day sang his song, "Oh, I'll work for God, I'll work for God, I'll holy stone your decks, I'll slop your hogs, I'll clean your chamber pots, work like a dog, and I'll do it all for God." He was hardly a lad when he first crossed the line, suffered hanging for country till near past his prime. Tried his hand at freebooting and smuggled some too. Now begging was all he could do. "Oh, I'll work for God, I'll work for God, I'll holy stone your decks, I'll slop your hogs, I'll clean your chamber pots, work like a dog, and I'll do it all for God." With dust fast approaching, no work to be had, you never have known from the coins in his hat. As he turned towards the tavern, he was up at his arm. Yes, the old boy was not without charm. "Oh, I'll work for God, I'll work for God, I'll holy stone your decks, I'll slop your hog, I'll clean your chamber pot, work like a dog, and I'll do it all for God. I'll work out he didn't plan on doing any work.
Well, frequently Irish songs are written about love or war. Seems like I got songs about revenge.
Or whiskey.
Or whiskey. That is a song. That is a love song, right?
Would be in my
Well, that's right. Love of the pure drop. This song is really kind of a song about revenge, but really about making fun of someone who gets all the attention. Written from the point of a little brother whose big brother is the be-all, end-all of all things. His big brother happens to be named Sylvester, or everyone calls him Sylvester, or they call him the big strong man. So this is poking fun at someone.
You know, he's big and strong because with a name like Sylvester, he'll never be.
And this is probably, maybe Irish, but most likely Tin Pan Alley. Right? Written in the 30s, probably, maybe the 20s. You know when it was written because they referenced the Lusitania. So, so that kind of gives you a clue about when it was written. The Lusitania was in the minds of people at the time. So probably the 20s, right after World War I. And either I'm getting a cold or the invasive Bradford pears are getting to my nostrils. So,
That's what it is.
Yeah, so
Yep.
I'll do my best to sing through this. Have you heard about the big strong man? He lived in a caravan. Have you heard about the Jeffries Johnson fights? Oh, what a heck of a fight! But you can take every heavyweight you got. We got a lad who can beat the whole lot. He used to ring the bells and the bells ring. Now he's gonna fight Jack Dempsey. He's my brother, Sylvester.
What's he got?
He's got a row of 40 medals on his chest.
Big chest.
He killed 50 Batmen in the West. He knows no rest. Think of the man, hell's fire, don't push, just shove. Plenty of room for you and me. He's got an arm, like a lamb. Understand, think about shit. Big shit, it's all of the army of the navy. To put the wind up, Sylvester. He thought he'd take a trip to Italy. He thought he'd take a trip by the sea. He jumped off the harbor in New York. They swam in a command made a cork. He saw the Lusitania in distress. He put the Lusitania on his chest. He drank all the water in the sea. And he peed all the way to Italy. No, he didn't. He walked all the way to Italy.
Not if he drank all the water.
Point taken. He's my brother, Sylvester.
What's he got?
He's got a row of 40 medals on his chest.
Big chest.
He killed 50 Batmen in the West. He knows no rest. Think of the man, hell's fire, don't push, just shove. Plenty of room for you and me. He's got an arm, like an egg. Think about a ship. Big ship, it's all of the army of the navy. To put the wind up, Sylvester.
I would like to pay Tuesday for a hammer.
It's an old song by the Irish Rovers, of course. So in the folk revival of the '60s, they sang it. It's a true Irish band. My wife and I were in Australia pre-COVID in a little shop in Sydney, and we were playing an Irish session in Sydney. And this big Italian man comes up to the banjo player and says, "Play the big strong man." And I heard it for the first time there. It's like, I have to learn that.
Such a mix of.
Yeah, that's right. It's such a international. It's great.
Thank you.
Good story.
Yeah.
Oh, so next one. This is another Laughing Jack original.
When he says that, he means.
Yeah. Hero.
This actually happened in part. But it's called I'm Not Irish, I'm Not Scottish. I just love to drink and sing.
I can relate to that.
In the library.
Now you're talking.
Yeah.
You're talking.
I wonder what you have in your glasses.
As long as you're quiet.
As long as you're quiet. Okay. You ready?
March 17th a year ago, playing in a pub, I overheard a kid say to another "What's up, bud? Oh, you're not wearing green at all. You know it's St. Pat's Day." As the other fell down his pipe, he answered him this way: "I'm not Irish, I'm not Scottish. I just love to drink and sing, and I got no need to don the kilt to wear another green. No political persuasion or troubles that they bring. I'm not Irish, I'm not Scottish. I just love to drink and sing." It's just this music makes me happy, and although I don't know why, I can't blame my family tree for matrimonial ties. And I don't know the difference from a slip tree or a reel, but my feet just keep on tapping, and I like the way it feels. I'm not Irish, I'm not Scottish. I just love to drink and sing, and I got no need to don a kilt or wear another ring. No political persuasion or troubles that they bring. I'm not Irish, I'm not Scottish. I just love to drink and sing. Now when it comes to drinking, that's what I'm all about, and I'm really not too picky if it's whiskey or it's stout. No, I need good company to pass the time along, so let's call a barmaid, pour around and sing another song. I'm not Irish, I'm not Scottish. I just love to drink and sing, and I got no need to don a kilt or wear another green. No political persuasion or troubles that they bring. I'm not Irish, I'm not Scottish. I just love to drink and sing. Now before the night was over, he bought the band around, said how he enjoyed the soul and all the fun he found. I thanked him for his kindness, and I asked him for his name. He said Angus McO'Malley, Patrick Fergus, Puddington. I'm not Irish, I'm not Scottish. I just love to drink and sing, and I got no need on a kilt or wear another green. No political persuasion or troubles that they bring. I'm not Irish, I'm not Scottish. I just love to drink and sing. I'm not Irish, I'm not Scottish. I just love to drink and sing, and I got no need to don a kilt or wear another green. No political persuasion or troubles
Bohan. The writer of that song was Gary Fair. Gary Fair.
Oh, the song, yeah.
The song. Not the tunes. Not the tunes.
Love the set.
I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, it's not a normal key.
No, it's not that track.
No, I forgot
I know.
it's strange.
That's right. Only the best players.
That's right.
Too many shirts for me.
So he sang a song called I'm Not Irish, and I like to sing this song right after. It's called Welcome Poor Patty Home. And it starts off, I am a true-born Irishman. And I'm not a true-born Irishman. But I am a true-born Hoosier. And I did live off of Ireland Drive, so I think that counts.
That's pretty close.
Yeah, it's close enough. Close enough.
Close enough
For Laughing Jack, exactly. But this is a Prodigal Son song, so welcome Poor Patty Home. Never deny what I am. I was born in sweet Tipperary town, 3,000 miles away. Gray boys gray. Oh, do I wish for the road, for the sun will shine in the harvest time. Welcome, poor Patty. Girls, they are rare and they're frisky. They'll take you by the hand, saying, Jimmy McCree, won't you come with me? Welcome, poor Patty home. Gravy boys, gravy. Oh, do I wish for a road, for the sun will shine in the harvest time. Foreign nation scattered all over the land. The horse and the cow, the goat, sheep and sow, they've been to the stranger's land. Gravy boys, gravy. More do I wish for home, when the sun will shine in the harvest time. Welcome. Scotsmen can boast of the thistle, and England can boast of the rose, but Patty can boast of the Emerald Isle, the dear little shamrock rose. Gravy boys, gravy. Oh, do I wish for a rose, for the sun will shine in the harvest time. Welcome, poor Patty home. Gravy boys, gravy. Oh, do I wish for a road, for the sun will shine in the harvest time. Welcome, poor Patty home. Welcome, poor Patty home. Welcome, poor Patty home.
Bravo.
Now we were on the flute and the penny whistle and that red monstrosity.
Monstrosity.
There's Dimitri Alana. Dimitri.
Hello. Thank you. We're ready to go to one of those standard pub songs that requires audience participation. So I'm sure you've heard this before, and you've probably done the audience participation part before too, and it just involves clapping. Easy, easy. And just not any clapping, but a combination, a formula, as it were, to Irish music. And that's a combination of 4 claps, and then 2 claps, and then 1 clap. I'll help you out. Easy. Easy peasy, as they say. It's a song called Whiskey in the Jar.
That's actually a love song.
A love song, that's right. It's about whiskey and it's a love song. Yeah, I don't care, yeah. As I was walking over Fort McCary Mountains, I spied Captain Farrell, and as one of his captains. First I drew a pistol, then I drew me weapons, and stand at the lever, for he was a bold deceiver. She'll ring the new one night. I call the daddy-o, I call the daddy-o, just in the jar. Yeah, you knew it already. I counted out his money, and it made a pretty penny. So I put it in my pockets to take home to my daughter Jenny. She sighed and she swore that she never would deceive me. But the devil's in the woman, and you know she can't be easy. Sure enough, you won't die. I call the daddy-o, I call the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Fantastic.
It's the best ever.
I went up to the chambers for to take me slumber, and took the gold jewels and but it was no wonder. Jenny blew the jars and she filled them up with water, and she sent for Captain Farrell to prepare all the slumber. Who showed me never knew one die. I call the daddy-o, I call the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. It was early in the morning, just before I rose to travel. Up came a band of footmen in like birds and Captain Farrell. First I drew a pistol, for she stole away the ring. I couldn't shoot with water, so I was taken prisoner. Who showed me you won't die. I call the daddy-o, I call the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Now some that takes me night in the carriages are rolling. There's some that takes me light in the hurling and the bowling. But me, I takes me light in the juice of the barley, the courting pretty bells and morning bright and early. Who showed me you won't die. I call the daddy-o, I call the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. If there's anyone who can help me, it's me brother in the army. If I can find a station in Cork or Killarney, and live field away, we'll roll around the country. We'll take those golden trees and we'll put that all in day. We'll show them they won't die. I call the daddy-o, I call the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. So you never do won't die. I call the daddy-o, I call the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar.
You've never made this much noise in the library. Surprised you're not saying.
Where are you all from? Yeah. Are you tell us about you?
We're from, we're from Indianapolis area.
She's from
He's from
Lafayette.
Lafayette, she's from Columbus.
You're here in Bedford.
And we're here
We're here in Bedford.
We took a long trip
We
trip
took-
in Albuquerque.
You know about whiskey, I remember in Ireland, when I had whiskey in my oatmeal, we had big whiskey, whatever, why not?
Why not?
That sounds like
That's
fun.
fantastic.
I told my girlfriend she would do it, and I said, why not?
That's right. We'll have to try that, I think.
Probably helps with the digestion.
Look at that, first thing, tomorrow morning. It was good.
This next one is, they want me to do a shanty, so this is the shanty they selected.
What's a shanty, Gary?
It's easy to, they're easy to sing along with, the choruses are as a rule, so feel free to do so if you're so inclined.
So everybody knows the Wellerman song.
I'm gonna run by the,
They know Wellerman, right?
do they, I don't,
Everyone's heard of the Wellerman.
maybe that's one.
But shanties are just work songs that they write.
For the same primarily, right. I'm gonna run by the chorus a couple times, so that'll help.
Because I can't remember how it goes.
Well, help me, mama, bully in the alley, way, bully in the alley. Help me, mama, I'm bully in the alley, bully down in Shinbo now. So help me, mama, I'm bully in the alley, way, bully in the alley. Help me, mama, I'm bully in the alley, bully down in Shinbo now. Well, Tiger Sally, she's a sweet little sow. Way, bully in the alley, loose and stays and bluff in the bow. Bully down in Shinbo now. So help me, ma, I'm bully in the alley. Way, bully in the alley. Help me, ma, I'm bully in the alley. Bully down in Shinbo now. Well, my gal Sally, she's a pretty little dish. Way, bully in the alley. Blow out the candles and I'll make a wish. Oh, bully down in Shinbo now. So help me, ma, I'm bully in the alley. Way, bully in the alley. Help me, ma, I'm bully in the alley. Bully down in Shinbo now. Well, Sally is the girl that I love daily. Way, bully in the alley. Sally is the gal that I splice daily. Bully down in Shinbo now. So help me, ma, I'm bully in the alley. Way, bully in the alley. Help me, ma, I'm bully in the alley. Bully down in Shinbo now. Well, I'll leave Sally and I'll go sailing. Way, bully in the alley. I'll leave Sally and all of her wailing. Bully down in Shinbo now. So help me, ma, I'm bully in the alley. Way, bully in the alley. Help me, ma, I'm bully in the alley. Bully down in Shinbo now. Well, you have a bottle and I have two. Way, bully in the alley. Mustn't go to waste, now that wouldn't do. Bully down in Shinbo now. So help me, ma, I'm bully in the alley. Way, bully in the alley. Help me, ma, I'm bully in the alley. Bully down in Shinbo now. So help me, ma, I'm bully in the alley. Way, bully in the alley. Help me, ma, I'm bully in the alley. Bully down in Shinbo now.
I got it. What is it, F?
The next song is a composition, a song by Colm Gallagher. He's an Irishman. This one took off a couple years ago. It was covered by a few people, including Tom Clancy and Seamus Kennedy, other people. I'm going to do it for you. It's called If I Was a Dog. If I Was a Dog.
You can howl like a dog.
You can howl like a dog. Oh yeah, here's the chorus. The chorus goes, oh, if I was a dog, I'd have me there. Oh, would I be I was a dog, I'd have me day. I'd sit and stay beside the fire. I'd let the ladies pat me head. Any place else their heart would desire. I wouldn't be after chasing cats. I wouldn't be howling at the moon. I wouldn't be after any of that. If I was a dog, oh, would I be doing? Whoa. If I was a dog, I'd have me day. Whoa. Wouldn't I be like me day? And if I was a dog, I'd eat of the best, but only the best that money could buy. I'd go down to the butcher shop and lick the leg of the butcher's wife. I would be diving up pelican guns and pelican fingers and lobster fins, pelican frogs. If I was a dog, I wouldn't be rooting in nobody's bins. If I was a dog, I'd have me day. I wouldn't be after herding sheep. I wouldn't be after hunting hare. I would prefer to be home asleep, or digging a hole for who knows where. I wouldn't be after pulling a sled like the huskies in the country. I wouldn't be after like a Chinese people or Labrador. If I was a dog, I'd have to be and woe betide to the man who tries to slay me wife for murder me. Before I live along with that, I'd have to display me pedigree. I'd put up a heck of a fight, wouldn't that be a sight to see? One strategic hit, the neuter becoming the neutery. Whoa. If I was a dog, I'd have to be and sooner or later I'd father a litter. I'd teach the little ones how to be. If any of them got smart for sure, I'd teach the lot of them puppetry. So if you're walking along the street, an elegant hound you happen to be, stepping it out, well give us a shout. It would be you and that would be me. If I was a dog, I'd have to be. Would I be like me days ago? If I was a dog, I'd have to be. Would I be like me days? Ow. In this lodge. Sitting up here.
So I've been playing the Irish flute, and a little bit of history about the Irish flute. This is really the classical flute of Johann Sebastian Bach's day. 1700s. This was what they would play. This very one. This type of flute would have been played in the orchestras back then. So and there's many private makers that make them. England and Ireland and America. This happens to be made by a guy named Terry McGee, who's an Australian maker. So about a 20-year-old flute. But so it's called the Irish flute because when metallurgy got good enough, they started making the Bain system flute that we all know, the classical flute, right, the metal flute. And so all the classical players just sold these to the pawn shop, and they couldn't get anything out of them. And all the folk musicians could afford them, and they picked them up, particularly the Irish, and it became known as the Irish flute. So,
Are you sure London's not or Scottish? I thought it might have been Macklemore.
I don't know. But anyway, this certainly predates the Irish flute. It's the penny whistle. It would have been made out of tin, called the tin whistle also, right? Same thing. This is made out of brass, and this was by a maker in New York named Johnson. But traditionally, in the 1500s, right, in the 1600s, you'd find some sort of metal flute with 6 holes in it, and that's what they would play their folk music on. And that's what this is. This is the penny whistle. And another song about revenge. So,
It's a cautionary.
I sang this song a lot before I really got the gist of it, and what it is a woman wants to poison her husband or blind him so she can go off and do whatever she wants.
I'm sure there's nobody here to identify.
And apparently the way to do this is to feed him eggs and marrow bones for breakfast. So, you had that for breakfast. Oh, sorry for you.
It doesn't poison him, it just makes him blind.
Right.
So she can push him into the river.
Right, and off him. So that's what she wants to do, is like push him in the river so she's done with him, whatever. But somehow, some way, the man gets the better of her.
Which is how you know that it's not based on truth.
Right. Yeah, in my house, yeah. But anyway, So they use the term a larch pole, right? And a larch, of course, is a sort of tree. So that plays into the story later on in the end. So, as Gary says, at the end, the man gets the better of the woman in this case, and as he says, farcical, fiction, as it were. So, this is a lovely song called The Old Woman from Wexford. The Old Woman from Wexford. Penny whistle on the fiddle. Oh, see. Twice as well, with a rifle to her eye and a rifle to her leg. One day she went to the doctor, some medicine for to buy. Said, doctor, give me something that will make me husband blind. With a rifle to her eye and a rifle to her leg. Oh, feed him eggs and marrow bones and make him eat them all. It won't be very long after that they won't see you at all. With a rifle to her eye and a rifle to her leg. So she fed him eggs and marrow bones and made him eat them all. It wasn't so very long after that that he couldn't see the wall. With a rifle to her eye and a rifle to her leg. Says she, I'll go and drown myself, but that might be a sin. Says she, I'll go to the water's edge and I'll help to push it in. With a rifle to her leg and a rifle to her leg. Stepped aside and she went in below. With a rifle to her eye and a rifle to her leg. Oh, how loudly did she roar and how loudly did she bawl. I'd help you out, old woman, says he, but I can't see you at all. With a rifle to her eye and a rifle to her leg. Oh, she swam and swam and swam and swam to get to the other end. The old man grabbed a long larch pole and he pushed her further in. With a rifle to her eye and a rifle to her leg. Oh, eggs and metal bones would make your husband blind. But if you want to drown him, you must creep on close behind. With a rifle to her eye and a rifle to her leg. With a rifle to her eye and a rifle to her leg. With a rifle to her eye and a rifle to her leg.
That's why I didn't know.
Yeah. But that's a gender and We're going to sing a song about
Yoga.
yeah,
Back over here.
back over to
Oh,
Gary.
Back over here.
not gonna go into great lengths, but essentially a song about, back during the times of the famine, that if many of the people just stole food to try and exist, and they'd catch them, and they'd, especially the husbands and that, they would send to Australia, Van Diemen's Land, for indentured servitude. They would send there, and that would be their sentence. And majority of them never saw their families. So that's what this is about. Well, it might have been some, but probably not.
So it's called Back Home in Derry.
Back over there.
Back Home in Derry.
Oh.
In 1803 we put out to sea, out from the sweet town of Derry. We were Australia bound and we didn't all drown, and the scars from our betters we carried. In the rusty iron chains we cried for our wings, and the women folk we left in sorrow. As the sails all unfurled, our curses we hurled on England with thoughts of the morrow. Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. Oh, the mouth of the boil bid farewell for this moment, as down below decks we were lying. Oh, Doherty screamed, woken up from a dream by a vision of old Robert dying. The sunbird rolled as they dished up the road. Dan O'Connor was down with a fever. 60 rebels that day found poor Botany Bay. How many would reach their receivers? Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. Now the mountain, we damned them to hell as they battled the swell. Oh, the ship danced like moths in the firelight. White horses rode high as the devil passed by, taking souls to Hades by twilight. 5 weeks out to sea became 43, and the deaths of our comrades we mourned. As in our old time we were lost in a tide of endless nights without dawn. Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. Now Van Diemen's Land is hell for a man, spent out his whole life in slavery, where the climate is raw and its guns make the law. Neither wind nor rain care for bravery. 20 years passed by before I ended me time, and with the ghost of my comrades behind me, it's a rebel I came and I died just the same. On the cold winds of night you will find me. Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. Oh, I
Traditional Irish music is, as most folk music in most countries, a living language, right? There are tunes, melodies that are hundreds of years, literally hundreds of years old. Like I said, 1500, 1600, 1700. But it being a living tradition, there also are newly composed pieces of music that are in the vein or in the style of that music. This is one of them, written by... I can never remember who the composer was, but it was written relatively early as folk music goes, written in the late 70s. And it's a lovely piece, a waltz called The Dublin Airport.
This must be a beautiful airport by the sound of the song.
Yeah, which it is not. We know.
What do you play on this?
This is a,
Thank you.
this is a wake song, or a song about a wake. And
What's an eight?
Wait. It's, they used to have, they had them because, back in the old times, you know, somebody might not actually been dead. They thought they were like maybe in a coma and they thought they were dead, and they would hold these parties, and that, the idea was to wake the dead. And they would have a motion, and people would celebrate and whatnot. And so that's what this song is about. Then there's the Irish joke, you know the difference between a wake and a wedding in Ireland, right? They're both parties. One less drunk.
Irish.
And that is definitely the case in this song. On the night Eddie Murphy died. Some of the gang got both drunk and ain't been sober yet. Now all the bottles passed around, every man was beat up gay. Then a major came with a squeal box, music for to play. Oh, that's how they showed their respect for Patty Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. They swore it was a pride and shame that we kept one another. Oh, every darn place was full the night that Murphy died. Miles around to attend Pat Murphy's wake. Oh, even Father Doyle was there just for the widow's sake. We bowed our heads, we said some word, our sins to recompense. When the prayer was done, we said amen, and the drinking did commence. Oh, that's how they showed their respect for Patty Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. They swore it was a pride and shame, and we kept one another. Oh, every jar of place was full. Like that Murphy guy. Now Mrs. Murphy sat in the corner sipping her whiskey neat. When Willie and his boys came rolling in over the street, they made it to an empty room and a bottle of whiskey stole. They put that bottle with the corpse, keep that whiskey cold. Oh, that's how they show their respect for Patty Murphy. That's how they show their honor and their pride. They swore it was a fine shame and we kept one another. Oh, every darn place was full the night that Murphy died. Oh, every darn place was full the night that Murphy died. Outside that old saloon. They all went in at 8:30, staggered out at noon. And when they reached the graveside, so holy and sublime, that's when they came to realize they'd left the corpse behind. Oh, that's how they showed their respect for Patty Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. They swore it was a pride and shame that we kept one another. Oh, every darn place was full the night that Murphy died. Oh, the night that Patty Murphy died is a night I'll never forget. Oh, some of the gang got both drunk and ain't been sober yet. Now as long as the bottles passed around,
receivers. Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. Oh, I wish I was